You are now listening to the Highly Evolved Podcast. You can find this channel on Twitter, Gab.ai, BitChute, and Minds.com. This is a Real American Patriot channel for Real American Patriot. If you're not a Real American Patriot, please exit the channel. Furthermore, we are not sponsored by any outside interference. That means we're unscripted, unrehearsed, and unedited. With that being said, transmission will commence momentarily.
How are you guys doing? This is the HighlyEvolvedPodcast Podcast. I'm your host, Stefan. Find us on BitChute, Minds.com. Subscribers on BitChute, subscribers on Minds.com. Subscribe to us on YouTube, especially because we're still fighting the good fight. On that note, guys, let's start the show. This episode, I want to discuss about, I think I mentioned this before in a previous video about the Straight Pride Parade. All right, and this it seems like it's picking up steam. It's like a snowball effect, right? If you don't know what the Straight Pride Parade is all about, here, there's an article I want to share with you guys to give you a little content about the Straight Pride Parade, all right? Give me 1 second while I put this up there. All right, just 1 second. If I'm screaming, I apologize in advance. Just 1 second. There you go. All right, this is an article from CBS Boston, all right? All right, 3 men plan Straight Pride Parade in Boston and celebrate have a lot to say, all right? Let's read this. June is LGBTQ whatever Pride Month, and the city and cities all over the world are hosting a rainbow festival and parade celebrating the community. However, a group led by 3 men is trying to champion a different community and saying that they're planning their own parade in Boston to celebrate straight pride, right? Now, obviously, if you're not aware, you don't have a sense of humor. There's clearly a ploy to troll people. If you don't understand, if you're taking this seriously, you got no sense of humor. But yet again, they're perpetuating this, making this bigger thing than what it is. My thought is that if you could have a gay pride parade, why is it a big deal for straight people to have a straight pride parade? All right, why are you being a bigot? You're being a bigot towards straight people? I don't understand it. So you want your cake and eat it too. That's what it is. All right. Why are you discriminating against straight people? All right. Shouldn't straight people have a say in this too? That's what I don't get. Should straight people have a say in this? All right. I'm a proud straight man, and I don't have a say in this. All right. But let's continue with the article. Organization Super Happy Fun America. You can already tell this is a trolling thing, and they're taking it seriously. The leftists have no sense of humor. That's what it is. The leftists have no sense of humor at all. Everything to them is serious. They can't take a joke, right? Which claim to advocate on behalf of the straight community in order to foster respect and awareness for people from all walks of life. It's planned the event according to the website. The parade appeared to be reaction to the city rejection the group application to raise the straight pride flag. The Boston City Hall earlier this spring, right? They try to raise their flag and the city won't allow them to. Like, if you allow the GAY community to raise their flag, why can't you allow the heterosexual community to raise their flag? I don't understand. What's with the partisan? What's with the bias? I don't understand that. The leftists are a pure biased group. They are so biased. They want equal rights, but again, they want equal rights in favor in their opposition, in their position. All right, but let's carry on. We are appointed SIC that the Wash administration. We appointed SIC the Wash administration to choose hate and discrimination. A blog spot in the site of April 2020 reads, therefore, we have decided to launch a campaign to educate people and public politicians and civil servants about their straight community and unique problem we face. Exactly. The straight community are facing a lot of discrimination, right? They try to bash straight people. We have determined that a pride would be the best way to promote our community and diversity, history, culture, and identity. We appreciate that the city will eventually choose to embrace tolerance, right? They wouldn't be, oh, you have to tolerance our sexuality, but yet again, they're not tolerating ours, the straight people. All right, you guys want to be part of inclusion and tolerance, right? But they're not intolerant straight people. They're not including us. Why are we being excluded? Why is the straight community being excluded? I don't understand that. And they're not tolerant to us. All right? Unique problems we face. All right. The group said proposed one-day event will consist of a parade and ceremony during which the state pride flag will be raised over Boston City Hall. The flag raises will be followed by speeches and outreach to the community. According to the site, we invite Mayor Martin J. Walsh to participate in expressing the city's support for the straight community, right? He had to. Then why are you showing his body? You're supposed to represent all your constituents, right? What the heck? Read the events page, right? The event general information section on the group asks support to contact the mayor's office and determine the end of the discrimination against straight people. We also deserve parades. There's their flag right here. This is the flag they want to raise in City Hall, right? I don't see nothing wrong with that. A blue with pink, with the male and female symbol, right? Represents straight. It represents unison. That's what it is. It represents unison. All right. What do the GAY flag represent? Separation. They're separating each color. Like, why are you separating each color? Why can't you represent unison? All right. The site claimed the parade will be free and open to the public. All are welcome. Read the event description. Right. Look, the Pride Parade is inclusive, I think, because it's saying only you have to. It said that it's insinuating that in order to celebrate, you have to be their kind as well. All right. So how am I supposed to celebrate with them equally if it's only geared towards those people who celebrate that kind of act? You know what I'm saying? That kind of sexual perversion. So what they're saying, they try to be more inclusive by saying you don't have to be if you're, I don't want to say GAY, you could also be included in this parade too. We're not excluding anybody else. All right. The site claimed the parade will be free and open to public and welcome. Read event description. Antifa, short for anti-fun, is not welcome because they oppose happiness and fun, right? They do. The group said it is requesting the same parade route as the June Boston parade, as well as the same accommodation. They can't discriminate, right? They have to provide the same thing, affording the annual event, including street closures and inclusion of vehicles and floats. The organization is led by 3 men and helmed by President John Hugo. According to the website, Hugo ran for U.S. Congress in 2018 as a Republican and was defeated by Democrat incumbent Catherine Clark, which is a leftist. Don't ever vote for this woman. All right. Vice President Mark Shaddy posted a link in the group website and the proposed parade route on his personal Facebook last month, writing, "It looks like the Boston Straight Parade will happen." Oh, yeah, it will happen. He claimed the group filed for discrimination complaints to the city. Understand they would lose in litigations, he said. Tentative date on August 31st. Shaddy is a member of the right-wing group Resist Marxism, according to the Massachusetts outlet Mass Live. The date has not been set to group site, also said requesting pending approval on the city Boston city official said the group has been contacted within the city but hasn't received a permit according to CBS. Right there, the same route. This is a gay pride route, so they're seeking the same route as them too. I mean, why shouldn't they? Because you can't be discriminated, right? Right? You can't favor one thing over another city. The third leadership role is afforded to Chris Bartley, listed in the group Gay Ambassador. He became involved with the straight pride movement after being ostracized from established advocacy group by merely suggesting that straight people can be afforded equal rights, right? We could afford equal rights, according to this biography. The city Pride, President Lisa DeMarco said in Tuesday's statement that the straight ally of the LGBTQ community are among the thousands who come out every year to march and celebrate. Report CBS Boston. Mayor Walsh did not mention the straight pride parade in a statement Tuesday, but the Democrats said in the week scheduled parade event are both Boston value of love and inclusion, right? You can't exclude us. You can't deny us, right? Then you'll be a hypocrite. You'll be a major hypocrite if you try not to allow them to happen, all right? You're favoring one that you're practicing favoritism, all right? Which is unwavering, Super Happy Fun America and Mayor Walsh's office not yet responds to the CBS News request comment. In addition, the political figure celebrity has also reacted to the proposal idea, seemed a much notable reaction from. This is all the celebrity knuckleheads. All right, these liberal jackasses. I'm sorry, pardon my French. Right? All these liberals. Look at this. Look at these liberals. Liberals. Right? Liberals. Don't ever watch it. Don't ever pay for their material. Don't ever, if anything, bootleg their stuff. All right? These people do not deserve any of our respect. Right? Not only that, when we're talking about, see the Hollywood elitists, the Hollywood liberals are jumping onto this. On that note, this is a perfect segue to what's going on, right? Here's another article that I found. Right? On Wednesday, Marvel star and Boston native Chris Evans also gave a group a piece of his mind. Right? But the article said Brad Pitt orders straight pride parade organizer to cease using his name and image. Right? It started picking up steam right now. On Wednesday, Marvel star Boston native Chris Evans also gave the group a piece of his mind. All right, Brad has made it clear in a small group of Boston men planning the straight pride parade, they must stop using the actor's name and likeness for their purpose and sources close to the star confirmed by Hollywood reporters. All right, Super Happy Fun America, and a parent series group on behalf of the straight community, was using Pitt name and image, calling him a mascot for the agenda. Congratulations, Mr. Pitt, for being the face of the important civil rights movement. In sight reading, they obviously is trolling these liberals, and they don't understand. They got no sense of humor. Also, Friday morning, I would love to see, because they have no sense of humor, I would also love to see if this comes to fruition. All right, the parade. Then I want to see newscasts covering this. All you conservative cover this big time, right? On Friday morning, all picture and mention that Pitt will replace by the redacted and censored sign. The group made headline recently to sought a permit for the parade in Boston out of spite of June being Pride Month and LGBT community. Brad Pitt making a clear group man planning straight ceasing using his name, right? So what do you say, Brad Pitt? Are you one of them? Do you prefer the member of opposite sex now since your wife divorced you? Right? On Wednesday, Marvel star Boston native Chris Evans gave a group a piece of his mind. Wow, congratulations, initiative, fellas. Just a thought, instead of straight pride, how about this? The desperately trying to bury our own gay through by great thoughts by being homophobic. How is this homophobic? I don't understand. This is not homophobic. Because no one taught us how to access the emotional as children's parade. What you think? 2 on nose even tweeted on his more than 12.2 million followers. The actor, if you're his follower, you're a sheep. That's what it is. The actors added, wow, the number of gay straight parade false equivalency is disappointing. You find it disappointing. Instead of the going immediate of anger, in which is actually just fear of what it doesn't understand. No, you don't understand. You're intolerant. Take a moment to search for empathy and growth. What the heck are you talking about? It seems like you're the one who was intolerant. When asking about the straight pride parade, Boston Mayor Maddie Walsh, a Democrat, declined a specific address it, but instead focused on LGBTQ pride and statement in Washington Post saying, every year Boston hosts our annual Pride Week where our city come together to celebrate a diversity, strength, and acceptance of LGBT community. This is a special week that represents Boston value and love and conclusion, which is unwavering, encouraging everyone to join us in celebrations Saturday and the Pride and the fight of progress and equality of all. I wonder why don't they invite a bunch of Islamic people to this Pride Week? Why don't do that? They want inclusion. Invite a bunch of Muslims. Invite Muslims. You want to be inclusive, right? Now you're being a bigot. Now why you inviting a bunch of Muslims? Huh? You guys being a bigot now? All right. And to see how this thing's snowballing, right? There's another article I want to show you guys, right? Milo Yiannopoulos named marshal of the straight pride parade. All right, let's read this article again, all right? Right-wing provocateur Milo Yiannopoulos, which is a gay man, has been named. Get that out of the way. Come on, the hill. All right. Been named the Marshal of Boston Straight Pride Parade. How ironic. Isn't it ironic? A gay man to be Grand Marshal of a Straight Pride Parade? Organizer announced Friday the former Breitbart editor as a parade Grand Marshal after they originally used actor Brad Pitt name and likeliness of the event. The head of the Super Happy Fun America is a group that advocates on behalf of straight community. Community told the Boston Herald, and that Pitt was not super happy about the group using his name and image likeness without his consent. I really like his movie, and his lawyers sent us a letter asking us to take his stuff down, but you're allowed to do satire. John Hugo, president of Super Happy Fun America, told a newspaper. The organization later named Yiannopoulos, who is openly gay, as its grand marshal of the event. I might be technically be a subsequent and perfect qualified friend of Dorothy, but I spent my entire career advocating for the rights of America's most brutal repression identity, straight people. So I know the thing, too, about discrimination, Milo Yiannopoulos said in a statement released in the group. The parade is a gift to anyone, male, female, black, or white, transgender ally, too, right? We're inclusive. If anything that's not inclusive is the Pride Parade, who will stand with us to celebrate the wondering and the majesty of the God-owned heterosexuality, men bringing their most toxic self, women prepare to burn with their briefcase, prepare to burn your briefcase, because it's great to be straight, and we're not apologizing for any more. We're here, we're not queer. We're here, we're not queer. Boston Straight Pride eventually reported aimed to celebrate heterosexuality in the city that's said to have one of the largest LGBTQ community on the nation, right? I know it's a little ironic that a gay man, I said that, conservative as our icon, Hugo told the Boston Herald, right? The parade, which is a tentative date of August 31st, according to the organizer, doesn't appear to have received a required city permit. Fox Nation hosted conservative commentator Tammy Lauren lashed out at the city over the logistic, but Mayor Marty Walsh wrote in the city cannot deny a permit because on the organization values. The Straight Pride Parade doesn't yet have a permit, but is working to amend their application for a permit to host a city event, public event. Walsh wrote in a tweet on Tuesday while inviting the visitor to attend the LGBTQ whatever Pride Parade. Right, that's Mayor Walsh, if you don't know. The Straight Pride Parade does not yet have a permit, but it is working to amend their application for the permit to host a public event. They can't deny it. They follow within each rule. They can't discriminate, right? That totally defeat the purpose. Why are you discriminating against straight people, right? we follow the rules, all right? We didn't violate any rules, all right? If homosexuals are allowed to practice their pride, why can't straight people celebrate theirs? If you deny straight people to celebrate who they are, you're being a bigot. Right? Being a bigot, straight up. Are you a hypocrite? Are you guys a hypocrite? Yiannopoulos was banned from Facebook earlier this month, along with other prominent figures of social media platform described as dangerous. The controversial commentator is also banned from the entire country of Australia over his comment on social media about the New Zealand mass shootings. And that's in an article. All right, this thing is the straight pride is starting to snowball, and we have to see by August 31st. That's when they're planning to have the parade, right? I'm most definitely gonna keep you posted on this news, and I will cover it. All right, when it comes out, if it actually going to go forward. But it shows you their hypocrisy, right? They force us to tolerate what they're doing, but they can't tolerate what we want. I understand that. I do not understand at all. Right? They want to be the people of inclusive, but they don't want to include straight people. Right? They want to be intolerant of their behavior, but they don't want to intolerate our practices, our belief. No, you can't have your cake and eat it too, right? You cannot have your cake and eat it too. All right? I'm for the straight pride, even though it sounds like a joke. All right? I want to see it. I want to see it come to fruitions. I want to see it come, an actual parade. I really want to see that. All right? If I could go, I would attend. I'll go up there waving the straight pride flag. All right? But yeah, this thing is there's probably gonna be more news coming after this. Right? It's clearly meant to be a satire thing, right? To troll these people, and obviously they're making it a bigger issue than what it really is. That's what I think. All right, if they wouldn't ignore it, it would just go away. But they're making a big issue now. They're pushing forward. All right, I really hope it comes to fruition. Right, and I don't know. Google might ban me for saying this for hate speech or something, man. But you know what? I'm not monetized by Google. Doesn't mean I'm not scripted and unedited and unrehearsed. Right, so I'm not being bounded by any outside interference. All right, so because of that, I'm not taking any donations. All right, because the point of this channel is to make people question, to point out people's hypocrisy, to point out the left ridiculousness, to point out the left hypocrisy, to point out how crazy the left is, to point out how intolerant the left is. Right? They want to be us to tolerate them, but they don't want to tolerate us. All right? You guys see it right there in the article. It speaks out for itself. All right? That's the point of this channel, to make people question how stupid the left is, and don't vote for the left. Don't give it any more power. All right? Because they're the party of nonsense. They're poisonous. They're poisonous to society. They're agent of chaos. All of them. They're a godless group of people. The left are a godless group of people. I hate to say it. Well, I don't mind saying it. They are a godless group of people. All right, but let me know what you think. Leave a comment below. Are you think this is gonna be serious? Are you hoping for the gay pride? Not the gay. Let me reiterate. All right, are you hoping for the straight pride parade to happen? Are you hoping for it to come to fruitions? All right, let me know you agree. This is the Highly Evolved Podcast. I do not want to waste your time. I know your time is precious. I do not want to waste any of your time. But anyway, follow me on social media. Follow me on BitChute. Subscribe me on BitChute. Follow me on Facebook. I don't have Facebook. Follow me on Minds.com. Follow me on YouTube and subscribe me on YouTube because it'll shove it in their face. All right. We need to stand tall. We need to stand on YouTube and just stand our ground. That's what we need to do. Just stand our ground on YouTube. All right, if you're a conservative. But anyway, let me know what you think. This is the Highly Evolved Podcast. My name is Stefan, and I'm signing out. Peace.